Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum and a very good day to all. My name is Aina. We're from Group 6 in class F10D in Foundation in Business. So today we're going to talk about annuity. First and foremost, we would like to thank and praise to the Almighty God for giving us strength, and because of His blessing, we finally managed to accomplish this assignment. Therefore, we would like to give a warm appreciation to our lecturer in this course, Introduction in Business Mathematics, Madam Anis Nur Ain, because without her, our assignment cannot be done properly like this. She inspired us greatly to work on this project, and we would like also to thank her for teaching us in this course. Before we get into the main part, let's get to know us. This assignment cannot be completed without effort and cooperation from our group members, which consists of me, Aina Batrisha, Faris Ismi, Nakibah, and not to forget Mirza. We always work hard to produce a good assignment with our full commitment and responsibility. The first thing that we're going to talk about is what is annuity. Basically, annuity is a contract between you and a company that requires that company to make payments to you either immediately or in future. Annuity also is a sequence of equal payments made at equal intervals of time. The payment is computed by the compound interest, which is known as annually, semi-annually, or quarterly, or even monthly. Let's assume that the first payment is made at the end of the first interest period. Annuity is a payment which made at the same time as the interest is compounded, and it is called as ordinary and simple annuities.
Why we use annuity in our daily life? Annuities are used mainly to pay out invested funds in a fixed income stream in the future. Investors invest in or purchase annuity with monthly premiums or lump sum payments. Annuity also helps protect you from risk of outliving your income. Next, where annuity are being used. Annuity can be used in our typical daily activities like in insurance, paying bills, making loans, investment in shares, saving in banks, and etc.
How to solve annuity? Solving normal annuity problem, we can use the general annuity formula, which is PV equal to P times 1 minus 1 plus R power of negative n over R. This formula needs some data of information like periodic payment, interest rate offered by the company, the frequency of conversion, and the terms of the contract in years. For the problem description, Haris is fresh graduate student from Unica LUBs. He just got a job at Petronas for 2,500 ringgit a month. He wants to save a little bit of his salary for future use. He saved 125 ringgit at Standard Chartered every month for 10 years. He is offered 5% compounded monthly. First question, calculate the accumulated amount at the end of 10 years. Second question, calculate the amount of interest he get after 10 years. And the last question, find the additional amount that he need to save every month if he want to have 25,000 ringgit in the account at the end of 10 years. For data collected, R is 125 ringgit because Haris save 125 ringgit every month. K is 5% because Standard Chartered give 5% every month. M is 12 because monthly. T is 10 years. I is 0.05 over 12 equals to 1 over 240. N is 12 times 10 equal to 120.
Which is future value. For the upper fraction, 125 and open outside bracket, open inner bracket, 1 plus 1 over 240, close inner bracket, the power and power of 120, minus 1 and close the outside bracket. For the lower fraction, 1 over 240. So we get S, which is 19410.28 ringgit. So the accumulated amount at the end of 10 years is 90,410.28 cents. To calculate the amount of interest, the formula is I equals to S minus R times I. I is interest amount, S is future value of annuity, R is periodic payment. So I equals to RM 90,410.28 cents minus RM 125 times 120. So we get I equals to RM 90,410.28 cents minus RM 50,000. So we get I equals to RM 4,410. To find the additional amount that he needs to save every month if he wants to have 25,000 ringgit in the account at the end of 10 years. The formula is S equals to R new, open outside bracket and inner bracket, 1 plus I, close inner bracket, the power of N, minus 1, close outside bracket. For the lower fraction is I. If S is 25,000 ringgit, then 25,000 ringgit equals to R new, open outside bracket, open inner bracket, 1 plus 1 over 240, close inner bracket, the power of 120 minus 1, close outside bracket. For the lower fraction, 1 over 240. And then 25,000 equals to R new, open inner bracket, 155.28, close inner bracket. R new equals to 25,000 over 155.28. R new equals to 160.99 cents. R new equals to R plus X. So RM 160.99 cents equals to RM 125 plus X. X equals to RM 160.99 cents minus RM 125. Then X equals to RM 39. X equals to 35.99 cents. We round it up, so X equals to RM 36 ringgit. The amortization schedule shows the period of how much Haris needs to pay on the loan term. The amortization schedule shows the beginning balance, interest, principal, and ending balance.
So for the conclusion, in short, learning about annuities are one of several tools used in estate and financial planning. Like all tools used, they have advantages and disadvantages. Like CD annuities or saving tools, they have better rate of return, but the surrender period and charge are greater. Before purchasing an annuity, you should seek professional advice from a financial advisor or your attorney that knows the sale charge. Other than that, you need to know the advantages and disadvantages offered by the company.